What's up guys, Player here from RoadRageStudios, bringing you just a bit of a different Halo 4 commentary. This one is going to be about the upcoming weapon balance patch thing for June the 3rd for Halo 4. So, to give you a quick rundown, it's been like many of the community members have reported that some guns seem to dominate more than others, and that they just overall think there should be some tweaks to certain guns. So recently, 343 Industries put out another Halo bulletin where they were detailing how they got, I think his name is FB Walshy FTW. He's a pretty well-known Halo montage maker. They got him over at 343 Industries. I think there may be another person, sorry if I don't know them, but I know that they got him over. He's the only one that I knew, and they got him to playtest some of the upcoming changes in this patch, which is mainly focused around weapon balance. I think there's like one other thing, but 99% of it is all about the weapons and how they're going to be balanced. On the whole, there's not a massive difference in this upcoming patch, but there's still some things that really could change the way that Halo 4 is played in war games. So the things that stood out the most to Mr. Walshy, that also stand out the most to me if I'd been there, is that the battle rifle is going to be a 4-shot kill, meaning that 4 body shots will take a guy down. Currently I think it's 5, and 4 shots does make it an easier weapon to use. It also means it's not like the DMR now is not just the go-to weapon for better players. I don't call myself a better player, but most of my games, if you've been watching my gameplays, have been with the DMR. So if this does come into the patch and is shown as what it's been tested as now, I think that really could change the way that the VR is perceived. It really would make the games a lot more fast-paced, and I'm not sure. This update really has got the chance to either completely break war games or make them a million times better. There's really a fine line somewhere there. So the second thing that stood out the most to him is the decreased magnetism on automatic weapons, such as the AR, the suppressor, etc. And so what it is, if you guys don't know, magnetism is like kind of auto-aim, if you will, where if you're looking near an enemy, your reticle will slightly adjust to try and get nearer to your enemy, and give you a bit of just give you a better chance of getting the kill. This has been reduced for automatic weapons, not for any others such as the BR, the DMR and the others. I'm just naming the 2 of the most popular ones. It's only been reduced for the assault rifles because for the automatic weapons, because they're most used at closer ranges, in which case I would say you don't need magnetism aim quite so much, and it does give a bit of an advantage to good assault rifle users. Another thing that stood out to him is the light rifle's increased rate of fire. So it's been reduced very, very, very slightly. It's nothing major. The rate of fire for the light rifle was already fairly low, and now it's been reduced. They didn't really elaborate on how much more, but we know that it has been reduced at least minimally. So it also means that the rate of fire when zoomed in, it will possibly make it the best long-range starting weapon in the game. Starting weapon, by that he means the one that you can start off with as soon as you purchase the game. It's not an unlock, it's just there straight off the bat, and you can use it straight away in your first game. So this does make it a much more viable weapon for long-range shots, and I think also the range at which the reticle on it turns red is also a bit further now. It was always fairly low. It didn't turn red too well in longer situations. I know that looking across Haven, it would just about turn red if you're looking in the right directions, but not always. So this has been extended a bit from what I understand, and maybe it will be better, maybe it will be worse, nobody really knows. So here's what Mr. Walshy had to say about how he thinks these updates will affect the gameplay, matchmaking and tournament play, meaning more pro players in the MLG circuit. I have this inkling that Halo 4 was removed from the MLG Pro circuit this year. I'm not entirely sure, I don't really follow MLG gaming, so correct me if I'm wrong. But this is what he had to say, quote, "Both tournament and matchmaking will play, we'll see more variants with starting weapons. Biggest difference, in my opinion, will be the short and long range game, since the DMR currently is the go-to weapon for almost every situation. With the updates to the BR and LR, we now have weapons that on paper are superior to the DMR. I'm excited for this long range, for this change, and I'm excited to see how it changes the game. I think I pretty much agree with that. I'm interested to see how it does change the game, but as I've said before, it does have a big chance of either breaking wargames until our next patch, or remaking them into something much better. So the current state of weapon tuning now for this update. In the month of May, 343 will be inviting a small group of community members into the studio to get a sneak peek of the new weapon tuning, and they're finalising the list and they'll announce it as they go on. Currently you can expect it not to be any of the smaller guys, mainly the bigger guys in the community, whether it be YouTubers or just people that are known around the internet for being well-known Halo people. I don't expect to get an invite, so yeah. They'll be live streaming the upcoming patch on twitch.tv/343industries if you'd like to get a bit of a sneak peek of how that's going to go down. They haven't announced the date and time. It's not on the calendar yet, so they'll be put up sometime soon. Before they go live, they'll be detailing the final changes for each weapon on Halo Waypoint, so I'll be putting a link to Halo Waypoint, halowaypoint.net, .com even, where you can just wait until they put up the information and maybe get a bit of a first-hand look. I really can't speak today. And it will give you a bit of a detailed breakdown as to what to expect when the weapon tuning patch goes live. Their final changes, once everything is solidified, once everything's finished, they have claimed it will go live across all Halo 4 platforms Monday, June the 3rd, 2013. So that's pretty much all I have to say. They do claim that it could be it's going to make probably a big difference to the way that Wargames is experienced, and as I've said it again, it's going to be risky. I think they often put out patches, not always with our knowledge. They put out the weekly playlist updates, but that never really changes that much. This weapon balance patch really could influence the way that the game is played, so I'm anxious to see what it's going to be, and I'm hoping that they do a good job of it. 343 have a history of making some risky decisions, such as taking out Race and Infection, and oh, the list goes on. But I have faith in them. I hope this all goes well, and for my love of war games, I hope it all does go well. I'd be happy to see that. So that's pretty much all I have to say. Go check out some of my previous videos on my channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and would like to see more of this type of content. Follow me on Twitter down in the description to kind of get a behind the scenes heads up of editing and like when I'm live streaming, hosting open lobbies, all that kind of thing. It really just helps you catch up with me in real life. And also don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. It really does help grow my channel and it would be very, very much appreciated. So thanks for watching guys, it's been Flair from RoadRageStudios, signing out.